So good morning, everyone, and welcome to another interview of the Shield Doing the Couch. Today, I got a band from Holland called Daemorthan. Did I say it correctly?
Well, almost.
How do you say it?
Daemorthan.
Daemorthan. And
Yeah.
I have Michel, who's the lead singer and guitar player.
No, not quite. No.
Only the singer, right?
No, the bass player. And
you're the bass player. Okay,
yeah,
he's the bass player, and I have Ian, who is the guitar player, correct?
Yes, that's correct. Yeah.
Okay, so it's nice to have you guys here chatting with me. So Daemorthan, what is the meaning of the band name for people that don't know?
No, it's actually a band name put together out of 3 components. The first component is demon, the second is mortician, and the third one is Leviathan.
Oh, nice.
So we put something together that needed to be. We wanted it to be original, not existing, and fitting the music we make. Yeah.
Okay.
So that's why we came out on this one.
No, and obviously you wanted it to sound pretty metal, yeah, which it does.
Yeah. That was one of the aspects we required. Yeah. Needed to sound metal. Yeah.
No, of course. So talk to me a little bit about the origin of the band. How did you guys get together?
Well, actually, I walked around in my head with an idea for a new band for a long time. I was in a cover band. We did some 80s covers from glam rock till death metal.
Mm-hmm.
The band was called The Covering. That ended. And after that ended, my idea, I wanted to give it a real form. I wanted to form a band. And I asked some people during the time I was in The Covering, are you interested? Are you interested? And some were. But at the end, no one had the time. But then I encountered an advert from Jack and Dennis, our singer and our drummer. They were looking for people to form a band. And I knew them from the past, and I got in contact with them. We talked a bit online and through the WhatsApp. And then we decided, no, well, let's do this.
No, yeah, that sounds...
Let's find a guitar player and let's start a band. Then after a while, I did a festival with some bands which were put together for one time. And I already knew Michael Hansen, the guitar player. And after the gig, he said, well, I'm also looking for an extra band. My current band is not quite what it should be. I like playing with you. Do you have any options? I said, well, that's good. That's a coincidence because we're looking for a guitar player. So he joined in, and Michael and I we decided to write songs. That worked out pretty good. Within I think 2 months we had 4 songs ready. And yeah, we had, of course, first a meeting with Jack and Dennis, and we told each other which direction do you want to go? What do you like? What do you want? What do you want in a band? What do you want in the music? And the first meeting, it was already clear that we all wanted the same thing. So that was a great click, and from there on we started.
Nice, it's and you started almost before the pandemic. How? I know that reading the bio of the band, and I was watching the clips that you sent me for YouTube of you guys playing. There's thrash, there's death metal. When you wanted to create the sound of the Daemorthan, did you have like a style in mind that you wanted to play musically, or you say, let's see how the band gels and we'll go from there, or let's just play different types of music and not get pigeonholed in one style? Was that the case coming in to you guys, or were you wanted to have like a definite sound?
Yeah, that's pretty correct what you're saying. We didn't want to be wanted to go in one direction. I actually wanted some black metal influences in it that I wanted a little bit more, but now we're playing. It is less than I had in mind, but I don't mind. What we're doing is the song needs to be the song. It needs to be catchy. We all need to like playing it and need to be satisfied with it. We need to like the music we make, and it has to be groovy. It has to be metal. It has to be evil, a little bit evil, and that's actually the components. And we need to have fun. That was the main component.
Yes, of course.
Make music and have fun and like what we're doing together, and that's actually what we're pretty doing right now.
No, that's awesome. And before you formed this band and you were playing in cover bands, were you always playing cover bands, or did you have another band that played originals in the past?
Yeah, I've been in several bands. I've been for a long time. I've been in a thrash metal band called Fuel Blooded, also from Holland. I've been there in that band for 15 years. We did some nice touring, and we did some nice gigs, and we brought out 2 albums. After that stopped, I went for a while without a band, and then another band came across my path, and they looking for a bass player. Also were friends of mine from Eindhoven, a town near where I live. I joined them, and I was in that band for 4 years or 5 years, I think. After I quit because I wanted to do something else. They didn't find a real steady bass player, so they asked me again to play on their record, on the second record. So I played on the second record for them. And after that, just for fun, we started a cover band. I told you about the festival we have here in our hometown. At the end of the year, around Christmas, we all get together, all the musicians, all the metal musicians, and we decide, well, I'm going to play with you, I'm going to play with you. Form a one-time band,
nice,
and make a festival out of it with 6 or 7 bands, and play half an hour, 45 minutes. And every year we change the lineup. But the first time it was, I gathered some people I knew from the past. It was Corinne, the singer from Acrostichon, a death metal band from Holland, which was pretty popular in the 90s. Her brother Jos, guitar player, he was also in the Acrostichon, and he still plays in cover bands and other. He plays in what's that, Anthropomorphia, death metal band nowadays. And Michiel Rutte from Fuel Blooded, the band which I played in. I asked him to join, and the drummer Tim Verheide, who plays now in Lucifericon. We were that cover band, the covering, and that was the name. And we did lots of nice gigs, and actually, we were pretty tight. They loved us, and nice. That's what I did for 7 or 8 years. So, and after that stopped also. Unfortunately, I joined. In the meantime, I joined Seraniva. It's a progressive metal band from Holland. Friends of mine for 30 years. They couldn't find a decent bass player, and I was actually busy with a band. But it didn't it didn't went how it should be. And then I got a call, do you want to join Seraniva? I had to think about it, because it's not really my type of music. I'm a thrash metal dude, and that is progressive metal. But I think, okay, I'll give it a try. And I'm still in that band for 9 years.
Nice. Now. So you can.
I got 2 bands now, Daemorthan and Seraniva.
And you can say that Daemorthan is like your love project. You know, it's the band that, you know, it's your passion project. It's where you are I'm assuming because I've been talking to you, that you are the one that formed the band, that created the band. So
well, not only me, actually.
Oh yeah, not only
with the 4 of us.
But it seems like you got the ball rolling, you got them together. So for you guys, like, what are your main musical influences?
Well, Ian, can you tell something about the influences, maybe?
Well, you definitely know we are really trashy, so most of the time, some bands, a lot of different bands, you know. If we are in a practice room, we also listen to some bands like Testament or Overkill sometimes, but also
Lamb of God,
Lamb of God.
Machine Head,
It's going everywhere, you know.
a Bloodbath, based from Denmark, are
Yeah.
also
Dying
pretty
Fetus.
Dying
sometimes,
Fetus,
yes.
yeah.
Oh yeah, it sounds
Several-
like you have a
several
lot of like
Yeah,
influences.
Dark Fortress from Germany. It's a black metal band with a lot of death metal influences and
Oh yeah,
thrashy.
I think they put an album this year, if I'm not mistaken.
No, not this
Oh,
year.
oh,
2 years-
I'm
2 years
confusing
ago.
them with another band. Yes, you are
Yeah,
correct.
but- yeah, lots of different influences. And
Yeah.
the other guitar player, Sjim, he couldn't be here. He wanted to be here, but he couldn't be. He's also a thrash metal dude. A young dude, 21 years old, but loves old thrash, and that's that kind of thing, like what I grew up with. And Ian is more for a modern style, I think, but also some old school.
Mixed. I like old school, but also the new modern style. So yeah.
No, that's awesome. So I know you guys are gonna be playing your first official show as a band on May 6th. I have the flyer here that I'm gonna show quickly for everyone to see. So yeah, you're gonna play with Headless Hunter and Nephilim on the 6th of May. Where is that show gonna be, and what can fans expect on that show?
Well, Ian, you want to talk a little bit?
What we can expect? Yeah, a lot of music, really hard music, a lot of fun. Just 3 bands who is having fun on the stage, but also want to perform really tight. A lot of thrash metal, death metal influence. It's 3 stylish, 3 genres, different. Yeah.
No, that's good to
we
have.
We vary in genres a little bit.
Yeah.
Because Nephilim is more melodic death metal.
Yes.
And the Headless Hunter is more thrash metal, and we're a little bit in between.
Yes.
So that's, I think it's a good combination.
I think that's good, because if you want to go to a show, you want every band to have like their own style. I know there's some places where they just want to hear like one style, but I think it's good to have that variety.
Yeah.
And I've heard you guys obviously practicing. Are you working on recording music to probably release sometime this year or next year?
Well, not yet. Okay. We had that pandemic going on, and a little bit back in time, Michael Hansen decided to stop. He had some things going on which couldn't be put together with the band anymore. And then luckily we found, within a week or 2 weeks, we found Ian. Ian joined in, and the click was also directly perfect. And we didn't rehearse every week during the pandemic. Now we're picking it up again, of course. We wrote 2 extra songs, which one is almost finished, and we're going to work on another one coming time. It's a song, most of the riffs Ian wrote, and then we have enough for an album, I think.
Good.
Well, the plans to go to the studio are not there yet, but we talked about it.
Yes.
So right now the band, you're getting your feet wet, gonna be playing some shows, getting a fan base interested, obviously, so you can people can know the name Daemorthan. Obviously it helps. I hope when people see this interview are like interested in the band. I hope the show does well. If you guys had to like pick if you had to, let's say you already put out an album and you're going on tour, which bands, like if you had to pick, like this would be a tour that I could not say no to, I had to do this tour, which band would you choose and why?
Well, ABBA.
Oh, I'm sure he's fun,
No, ABBA, not ABBA.
Oh, I thought you ABBA, the band ABBA.
No. They're not gonna tour, but ABBA is, yeah. I think we're gonna have fun with ABBA.
Yes.
Oh, I think he likes the drinking. Yes.
Yeah, I think he does. I hope he doesn't not as much as he used to, but that went wrong. Eh? But but why not? ABBA, well,
Vader,
Lamb of God, Bloodbath, name them. Megadeth, if we can do a show with Megadeth, of course.
Oh yeah, no, that would be
We don't
awesome.
mind. I would prefer to be in front of Slayer, but that's not going to happen.
That's not happening now. You know, they're retired, and if you see the last shows of Slayer, you can notice that Tom Araya wasn't there. He was there in the shows, but he wasn't that into it. I think he was tired, and so and
yeah,
and, you know,
he was finished with it. Yeah.
You know, I have a funny story about, well, it's funny and sad about Slayer. A few years ago, I'm originally from Puerto Rico, so Slayer was supposed, there was these promoters in Puerto Rico, and they they in a show, they said that there was going to be a show that it was going to be Slipknot with Slayer, and everyone was like, oh my god, and like it was like it sounded too good to be true. And when the time for the concert was getting nearer, they weren't promoting it as much, and all of a sudden they weren't putting Slipknot, so they just put Slayer, and people were like, what's happening? And I went online and other people, and I saw that the day that that concert was going to be, Slipknot had a concert in Australia. So Australia to Puerto Rico is super far away, and we're like, what the hell? And people started writing. And then they were like saying like, oh, Slipknot is not gonna play. So they announced a show without booking the bands, and it was like a huge controversy. And Slayer was booked, and then they were like doing polls like, who do you want to play with Slayer? And I think they were offering Slayer more money than what they get, and Slayer backed out of the concert, and the concert was canceled. And then Slayer retired, and I never got to see Slayer live.
Never.
No, I never got to see them. That was the show that I was gonna see them. They canceled, and then that promoter like went away because obviously it was a total disaster. What happened?
Something you can't make it. You can't put it out. That's fatal, I think.
Yeah. I don't know where that promoter is, but they're very hated in Puerto Rico because of that. Because no one got to see Slayer. It was gonna be on October. It was gonna be a Halloween show. It was gonna be so awesome, but didn't happen. So but things that happen. So we were talking about like bands that you would tour with and things that would be fun. In terms of like the themes of the songs that you have right now, what are the songs about?
Well, some things are about some fictional stuff. Our singer Jack writes all the lyrics. We actually don't mess with that. He does all the writing. We have a song called Pandemic. Why not?
Why not?
It's of course about the pandemic, and well, other things are. We get some serious horror themes in it.
No More Room in Hell.
Yeah. We're not a satanic band, if that's what you want to hear.
No, that's
not at all. We want the stories to be told, and we don't have an actually big political message, but we are critical in some points in the lyrics. We just wanted them to sound metal.
No,
but there are some messages in it, but they're little, not that big.
No, it's it's so cliche that everyone thinks that metal is satanic, and it's all evil. It's all bullshit. But you can have different. There's Christian metal bands. There's so many genres in metal that is confused. There's some people that don't get it, and they're like, they all sound the same, but no, there's differences. So it's been great chatting with you guys a little bit and getting to know what the band is all about, and the plans. And for people who want to follow the band, where they can follow you, Facebook, where are you on social media platforms?
Well, of course, on Instagram, we're on Facebook. We don't have a YouTube channel yet, but it's coming.
Yes.
And that's it for now.
Yes, and maybe if we have some records, then we can go put it on Spotify, so people can also follow us on Spotify as well.
Just keep following us on Facebook and Instagram, and we'll notify you about everything we're doing and about the plans for recording. First, we're gonna do some live stuff and spread the name around and get a little bit known, maybe a little bit much known. I don't know, but we have some other gigs already appointed to us. So I think we're going the right way. Yeah.
Yeah. No. Step by step. You know, every
Yeah.
step. You know,
We're not in a rush.
no. Everyone starts small. I
Yeah.
started this channel back in December because I wanted to show vinyl and talk about bands that I like, and I didn't know I was going to be interviewing bands. And look, now I'm interviewing bands from all over the world. So
Oh, we see,
it's
yeah.
it's just if you have the passion and you want to do it, go for it. So obviously, Mikel and Ian, it was great talk to you. I'm sorry, I thought you were the singer. I don't know why I thought you were the singer, but
Oh,
yeah, it's great that it seems like you being in the metal scene for a while now, so you know what it's like and what it takes to make it. And obviously you're on that other band, so you plan to tour both with Daemorthan and the other band that you're in with?
yeah, the other band is we are looking for a singer. We had some auditions. We're working with one right now. We lost our singer also during the pandemic. It didn't work out after 15 years. It was very unfortunate because I still love the guy. But we found a new one. We're working with him. It's not 100% sure if he's going to be the one. But if he's going to be the one, we'll put it out on the social medias, of course. We'll announce it. But we have 16 songs ready for an album, so it's too much for an album. Maybe we make 2 albums at once. I don't know.
Yeah.
And after that, we will start playing live and hopefully touring again. Yeah.
Yeah,
But
you know what?
That's gonna be in about a year. I don't think it's gonna go that fast.
You know what you guys should do? You should do a tour with Daemorthan and the other band. Like obviously you would be playing 2 shows. That would be very physically, but maybe like you could get like a third band and like you open with Daemorthan, then the other band plays so you can rest. And then you go with the other band.
That's what I wanted to say. I'm not going to play for 3 hours anymore.
No.
I'm not 21 anymore.
No. Yeah.
I'm a little bit older than that. So
you're like, Hector, whoa, take it easy. I need my rest.
Yeah. I did that once, 2 times with 2 bands in a row, or 1.5 hour with one and with the second one also after each other. So I played for 3 hours straight with only 50 minutes break.
Yeah, when I see bands
10 years ago.
Yeah, when I see band members that have different bands, like for example, Corey Taylor, he sings in like Slipknot, Stone Sour. I'm like, when does he have time? And another one is Chino from Deftones. He plays like in 5 bands.
Yeah.
And it's like crazy. I'm like, when does he take a break? It's a lot, and obviously very demanding. But yeah. So guys, I hope again the show is on the 6th. When is it gonna be? Where is the show gonna be for people in Holland?
It's gonna be in Den Bosch, in our hometown where we're from right now. At the Willem Twee poppodium. It's a well-known venue. They had lots of big bands in the 80s, Creator, Voivod, and Suicidal. I saw them all in this little venue. No, but it's awesome. Going to be on the May 6th, Willem Twee poppodium. Be there.
Yeah, sometimes the best shows are the ones that are in small venues. Because it's more intimate. Sometimes it's obviously awesome to see a band in a huge arena, but I love it when you see like a band in a small gig, and it's like more intimate, and obviously the acoustics sound great. So best of luck to you guys. It was great talking to you again, and hopefully when you have news to release the album, let me know so I can listen to it and maybe do a review on the channel.
Okay, we will. Thank you very much, Hector, for your time and for inviting us for this interview. Thank you very much.
You're welcome. So until next time, this is Hector, the Shield on the Couch, and I'll see you right here on the couch. Thank you and have a great day.
Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.